We can use the key to lock or unlock the car. Double-click on the third button to open the trunk. Long press on the last button to turn on or turn off the power. Now let's have a look at the steering wheel. On the left, we can use the part behind the steering wheel to activate or deactivate intelligent driving. Use the up and down buttons to adjust the cruise speed, left or right buttons to adjust the following distance. Below, we can switch the instrument cluster menu on the left. Open the 360 camera, or use the customized button. On the right, we can switch songs, adjust the volume, click the middle button to mute the sound. Below, we can activate the voice assistant, open the Bluetooth phone, click the middle button again to make a phone call. Press the right button to switch the instrument cluster menu on the right. Scroll the left wheel to switch the drive modes. Scroll the right wheel to switch to off-road mode. Moving on to the instrument cluster. On the left, we can open the light settings, seat position settings, energy status, activate auto parking, or head-up display. Now let's get a closer look at the instrument cluster. We can switch the displayed content on the left. And rotate the 3D car model. In the middle is the vehicle animation. We can also switch the displayed content on the right. On the head unit, we can swipe down to open the drop-down menu. In the upper bar, we can activate the voice assistant, check the weather, Bluetooth, rear screen center, vehicle status, and personal center. Swipe left or right on the home page to adjust the air strength, up or down to adjust the temperature. On the bottom left, we can select the theme or wallpaper and switch to the 3D car model desktop. Long press on the home button and we can also select the desktop. Below are some widgets and shortcuts. We can drag and move the shortcuts or edit the shortcuts. In the lower bar, we can access the return button, home button, driver's seat settings, driver's temperature adjustment, climate and fragrance settings, passenger's temperature adjustment, passenger's seat settings. The settings include light, doors, windows and locks, sound and display, energy, driving, D-Pilot, D-Link, and intelligent device settings. Here we can check the application center. We can use the physical buttons to use the 一次方 feature. Parking feature, 云辇 feature, activate the hazard lights, defrosting feature with window closing, climate system, or the screensaver. Below we can access the differential lock, turn on or off the system, adjust the suspension height, among others. Moving on to the passenger display, we can open the drop-down menu, check the videos, music, switch the media source, open the karaoke feature, and navigation map. Long press on the widget to move the widgets. We can add more widgets or delete the widget. On the right, we can access the return button, home button, temperature adjustment, application center. We can swipe to adjust the fan strength and temperature. Click the last button to turn off the screen. On the rear seat entertainment display, we can access the voice assistant, time and screensaver, notifications, Bluetooth, and volume. Swipe down to open the drop-down menu. Long press and we can move the widgets. Here we can add more widgets or delete the widget. In the lower bar, we can access seat, window, ambient light, star roof, sunroof, and sunshade settings. Here we can check the climate settings on the left or right side. We can use the return button, home button, and open the application center. On the right, we can use the multi-screen synchronization function and turn off the screen. On the rear seat climate, we can open the drop-down menu, open the left menu, and access seat settings, sunroof and sunshade settings. The same goes for the right menu. In the lower bar, we can adjust the fan strength, temperature, and airflow direction of the left or right side. We can turn off the screen and set up the screensaver in the drop-down menu. Here we can swipe to unlock the screen. There is no drop-down menu. We can turn off the screen, check the media feature, and switch the media source.
最近有一综艺挺出圈的，叫做《无限超越的2》，里面那个看名字。
There are also seat settings, climate settings, window, ambient light, star roof, sunroof, and sunshade settings, as well as general, sound, and system settings. We can adjust the volume or turn off the screen. Press on the brake, and we can use the lever to switch the gear position. At last, we can take the key, get off the car, and lock the car.